Here is 10 pets that are gonna make you rich in Roblox Growing Garden. Whether you're a noob or a player that's been playing for ages and ages, trust me bro, I got you. I'm gonna show you each and every pet that you should be using in Growing Garden right now to make the most money. Starting off with our first pet, so we're gonna start off with a few noob pets guys, because yeah, I wanna go ahead and help out the new players, so keep watching if you guys are a more experienced player. But for new players, what I recommend is getting yourself a common egg and using either the golden lab or the dog. Now, why am I telling you guys to get a dog? So guys, a dog has a secret ability where every 1 minute it has a 5% chance to dig up a random seed. And guys, if you are a newer player and you can't really afford seeds like the pepper, the cacao, the beanstalk, whatnot, the dog can actually give you these seeds for free. That's right, the dog can actually dig up these random seeds for free in your garden. So all you need to do is get a bunch of dogs and keep them in your garden. Now, if you don't believe me, check this out. I made a video a few days ago and look at this guys, a lot of people are actually saying this works. Look at this guy, he literally got mushroom seeds out of this using the dog and the mole. Check this out, this guy just got beanstalk using his golden lab. So yeah guys, this actually does work and a lot of people are actually saying that this does work. Alright, so if you guys somehow manage to get your hands on the dog, which again is very easy, good for you because yeah, it's a very good starter pet. Moving on, the next pet I would recommend was literally completely free. This is gonna be the zombie, or the chicken zombie. If you guys are a new player and got this during the last update, very cool. What this pet does is it gives you a secret mutation called the zombify mutation, which basically increases your plant sell value by 50 times. So yeah, if you like put a bunch of other mutations on that plant, it is gonna sell for a lot of money. But I'm not gonna talk too much about the chicken zombie because once again, it is unobtainable, but it was free, and if you guys have it, good for you. If you don't, sorry, I guess. Next up, we have the mole. You can get the mole from the night egg right over here, and it is gonna be a 22% chance to get from the night egg. Once again, the night egg is free, that's why I have it on my number 8 spot right now. And yeah, it is very easy to get. And what this guy does is, guys, every 80 seconds it digs down under the ground and finds treasure, can dig up shekels or gear. This is a very good item, sorry, for early beginner players, because what this does, guys, is it basically gives you any gear in the game for completely free. Or you need the night staff, free. You need the favorite tool, free. Master sprinkler, free. And all you have to do is just have a bunch of them in your garden, or even just have one of them in your garden, and it's gonna keep making you money, and it's gonna keep giving you random gears every single 80 seconds. So yeah, very good pet if you guys don't have a lot of money in game, or if you guys can't afford a lot of gear, get this guy right now. Once again, it's free to get from the night egg right over here. Okay, our next pet is gonna be the giant ant. You can get the giant ant from the bug egg, and this is what it is going to look like. So the giant ant is very good, and it's also very easy to get. So you can get the giant ant from the bug egg. As I said earlier, it's going to be a 30% chance to get it. But guys, check this out. It has a 5% chance for the harvested crops to duplicate. Rarer fruits duplicate less often, but basically guys, every single time you guys are harvesting from your garden, your crops are literally going to duplicate. So yeah, very good pet, and it is very easy to get. That's why I have put it in this video, and it is going to be at our number 7 spot. I believe we're at number 7, but yeah, this is going to be a very good pet. If you can get your hands on it, which is again very easy, get it now. Similarly, if you get your hands on the red giant ant, it's basically the same thing, it's just a lot more difficult to get, but it has the same function, guys. It has a 5% chance to harvest crops and duplicate it. Rarer crops have a lower chance to duplicate, blah but it has a 5% extra chance for fruits to duplicate. So yeah, pretty cool. So if you guys are harvesting fruits, for example, something like a dragon fruit right over here, if you're harvesting this, it's going to be a 10% chance for it to duplicate. So very cool. Not sure how useful it is, but yeah, if you get your hands on it, very cool. Once again, that's just gonna be at number 7. It's gonna be with the giant ant. They're basically tied up. Moving on, we're gonna go over to the silver monkey. This is a very easy pet to get. Once again, I'm trying to keep all of the easy pets in the lower tiers, guys, just because I know a lot of people are new to the game and they just need a pet that they can get easily, you know, not something that's gonna take like 50 million pet eggs or something. But the silver pet, or the silver monkey, is very easy to get. If you go ahead and check out the wiki, as you guys can see, it is a 40% chance to get from the legendary egg. And guys, this thing has a 8% chance to refund crops. Meaning every single time you guys go over to sell your crops, it has a 8% chance to give back a certain crop to you. For example, if I'm selling a candy blossom, there is a 8% chance I get refunded the full amount of that candy blossom back into my account. So yeah, very good if you guys are trying to make money, and if you guys just need a pet that makes you money very fast, this is going to be a very good one. And it's easy to get, so big W's in the chat. Okay, moving on to the number 5 spot, I am gonna give this to the squirrel. The squirrel can be obtained from the mythical egg. Now, the mythical egg is quite rare inside of the pet stop here, but you guys can just get yourself a fruit notifier, so yeah, that is as easy as that. But here is the cool thing about the squirrel. The squirrel is a 26% chance to get from the mythical egg, but this thing grants you a 2% chance to keep a seed when you are planting. And the thing is, you don't have to keep on using this pet. You can only use this pet every time you are planting new seeds. For example, let's say I just got myself a bunch of mushroom seeds right over here. What I'm gonna do is get an army of these squirrels and I'm gonna put them all down into my garden, quickly plant these, and yeah, it might just duplicate some of my seeds. So a big W, and I feel like this is a pet that every single player should be using because there is literally no downsides to using it. And once again, it is very easy to get, a 26% chance to hatch it from the mythical egg, which comes to the shop pretty often. So yeah, this might be one of the best pets in the game right now, guys, especially if you don't want to spend hours and hours trying to grind for something like the dragonfly, guys. So yeah, keep watching this video. I have a bunch of other pets you should be using. And over at number 4, we have the praying mantis. Why the hell am I picking him up like that, bro? What the? Okay. But guys, the praying mantis is... So guys, you can get the praying mantis from the bug egg, but it is a 4% chance to get. Now, I know it is quite difficult, but it is a very good pet, guys, and it is definitely top 4 in the game, so I can't put it lower. I can't do it that injustice, guys. But every 80 seconds, it prays for 10 seconds, granting a 1.5 times variant chance to crops within 10 studs. What the hell does that mean? Let me explain. Basically, guys, what it does is every 80 seconds, it has a chance of giving any of your plants a random mutation. This could be the gold mutation, I believe. It could be any other mutation in the game, guys. Besides, I think the event mutations, of course. So yeah, the line is very blurry. I'm not really sure what mutations it gives, but as you can see on the wiki right over here, it says it can give any type of mutation to crops within 10 studs. So yeah, that's what I'm going off of. And as you guys know, mutations in this game are OP as hell, and they are very good, and each one of you should be taking advantage of mutations. Okay, moving on to our number 3 spot. This, of course, is gonna go to the raccoon. Now, you might be saying, raccoon at number 3? Why is it not at number 2? You'll see in just a minute. But guys, the raccoon is a very good pet. You can get the raccoon from the night egg, and it is a 1% chance to get. Although it's a 0.1% chance to get from the free night egg. So yeah, quite rare. And that's why it's at my number 3 spot, guys, because it is close to impossible to get this thing. So unless you guys have some sort of magic to get this, bro, it's very difficult. But basically, guys, what this thing does is every 15 minutes, it duplicates a crop from another player's plot and gives it to you. Now, that is a good thing for multiple reasons. Reason number 1, if you're in a server with a guy who has a lot of good plants, let's say something like the candy blossom, you can basically just duplicate off of him and they don't lose the plant. You just have a copy of it. So it's not even a disadvantage for the other player you're stealing from. Reason number 2, you can have an alt account with a lot of good plants on it, and you can basically just use this to duplicate your plants over from your alt account to your main account, you know, yada. And reason number 3, imagine having an army of these. Imagine having an army of these just running across the field like this and stealing someone else's stuff. I don't know, bro, that seems like a big W to me. Like, I'd get this pet just to watch that, bro. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, hands down, one of the best pets in the game. It's just very stupidly difficult to get in the game right now. So yeah, if they could fix that, that would be greatly appreciated. And over at number 2, we have the red fox. I think a lot of you probably saw this coming, but basically, guys, the red fox, you can get it from the mythical egg. It is a 1.7% chance, so slightly better than the raccoon. Not easier, but it is a lot better. And basically, what this thing does is attempts to steal a seed from another player's garden. Now, keep in mind, this cannot steal candy blossom. So if you guys join someone with a candy blossom seed or something, you will not be able to steal the candy blossom seed. You can only steal seeds that you can buy from the shop. So none of the event stuff right here. So keep that in mind, but it is still very good. You can basically steal someone else's beanstalk. You can basically steal someone else's mango tree, you know, whatnot, for free. All you have to do is just AFK in the game. So yeah, very good seed, very good pet, sorry, that you should definitely be using. And over at number 1, I think most of you probably already know what pet I'm gonna put at the number 1 spot, but it is going to be none other than the, drum roll please, you guessed it, it's the dragonfly. The dragonfly is still the best pet in the game. There was a glitch with it where it couldn't harvest, or it couldn't turn turn your plants into gold, but I think that has been fixed. But you can get this from the bug egg. It's a 1% chance, still better than the raccoon, FYI. It has a passive ability where every 5 minutes it turns a random crop into gold. And as you guys know, the gold mutation is one of the best mutations in the game you can get. I mean, not really the best mutation, but the more mutations you have on your plants, the better. So having a gold mutation on your plant, let's say you have the gold mutation, you get the celestial, the shock mutation, whatnot, you're going to be making a lot of money off of that plant. So the gold mutation, hands down, is very, very good to stack with other plants. Other mutations, what the hell am I saying? Once again, guys, these are all of my opinions. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Help me improve this list if you can. Thanks for watching. And of course, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Peace out.